Shame, 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 shame TV, your host. What's going on, people? Um, I haven't been live in so long, I don't even know if I'm still doing it right. Oh man, what's going on, YouTube? Nobody's in here yet. I know y'all not coming in yet because I never go live, so you probably like it's probably a joke. I do miss y'all dearly though, but I just be trying to come up in the world. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't leave a lot of time to do what I want to do as far as YouTube goes. You know what I'm saying? And I've been trying to work on my little movie channel that I do on Rumble. So, but this will basically turn into a video like the rest of them do. But I just said I'm gonna go live right now because I hardly go live anymore. And this little topic I'm talking about, I want to go live about. I want to actually, like I said, I wanted to be live. I didn't want to just, you know what I'm saying, just be talking, which I could have made it short. It would have been the same thing. But, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make this video. It's a crazy time right now in the world. Things going on. You never know which way things are going to turn. You never know which way things are going to turn, you know? But I did want to talk about this Fani Willis shit real quick because I think that it's getting to the point where it's really embarrassing. One of the things that I think that's really embarrassing is that the people that she tried to attack, which were basically Trump and his supporters, these people have no problem whatsoever going slam ham on her. They have zero issues with that. So for those who, I'm not even going to talk about those who aren't in the know. If you don't know who Fani Willis is, or Fani Willis, I don't know why she keeps saying Fani. If you don't know who Fani Willis is and what's been going on with her and Nathan Wade and Georgia, etc., then you go look all that stuff up first, and then I guess if you come watch the video or whatever. But anyway, Fani Willis basically is lying. She's been caught. She's been exposed. It's very telling because there was really no way that she could have got around this, him or her. Excuse me, him and her. There's no way they could have got around this shit. There was no way they were going to move forward and the world not know that they were lying. There was absolutely no way. So for them to continue this lie and to continue it to right now, meaning you have the opportunity this morning, yesterday, the day before, you had the opportunity to clear yourself by just coming out and saying, look, this is what it was, boom, boom, boom. You're already in trouble. But I guess they chose the path of I'm going to fight to the end, which is not very smart to me. Once her friend came out, and once Fani Willis's friend came out and basically dropped all the evidence about what was going on, yo, it was over. There was nothing else she could say or do except tell the truth. That's from that point, from when her girlfriend came up and was like, yo, they've been together since 2019. It was over at that point, bro. Like, because you would have to show why this woman said this, why this woman who would have knowledge of what you were doing, why she said this, why she would make it up, all of that shit. She would have to prove all of that, bro. He did what he needed to do to secure the bag. Yeah, in a way, bro, that's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because if we want to keep it real, Fani Willis or Fani Willis is not, you know, what you would call a prototypically attractive woman. You know what I mean? She looks like she's on the short, stubby side of the game. Like, and then she seems like she got that like country attitude and all that. Like, that shit ain't really sexy. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't be screaming out sexy, you know what I mean? So, but I'm just saying, there's some dudes who probably like that shit and would fuck with Fani, you know what I mean? But I just don't think Nathan Wade is one of those men. I think Nathan Wade fucked with Fani because he knew that he would be on the upper hand of the side of the game. He knew that Fani was basically fawning after him. You see what I'm saying? So he ain't had to do nothing but just keep doing whatever he was doing that made her like him in the first place, which was just, I guess, being himself. So anyway, my point of all of this shit is, this is embarrassing, bro. Like, it's like when you catch somebody in a lie, ex, one of your children. Like, you know how when you catch one of your children or your nephew or niece or something in a lie, they did something, and you just trying to have a conversation with them like, look, tell me what happened. I want to know what happened. We can fix what happened or whatever. Instead of coming out and telling the truth, they're still in your face telling you a bald-faced lie. Now, you're looking at them like, nigga, I know you're lying. Stop it. Please. As a matter of fact, don't just stop it. Please stop. And they're doubling down. To be honest, bro, I don't think that Nathan Wade really wanted to continue with the story. Like, to be honest, I think he probably rather just took the recusal off the case because it wasn't gonna go this far. If Fani had just dropped the case, this shit would be over. This shit would be over. If Fani just recused herself, Trump's team wasn't gonna go after her to the point where they're going after her now. So now, not only are you getting the fuck off this case is over. This whole Donald Trump shit and voter, all that's dead. Unless there's someone else who's gonna pick that shit up, that's over with. So anybody who's still thinking about that shit moving forward, get that out your head. That shit's done. So now, this bitch has to worry about her livelihood. You know what gets me though? I'm gonna be honest with y'all because of the privileged position that I'm in. Meaning, I'm in a privileged position to not only be okay, but to know men who are my personal friends, who are my circle of friends, who are very, very well off, who are in the upper middle class group of humans in America. Okay? So, I be knowing what money look like and what fake money look like. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like, niggas who make, brothers who make real money and sisters who make real money, I know what those people look like, how they move, what they do, what they eat, all of that shit. And I also know who the group of people who are posers, as we used to say when we was younger, posers. Like, you a poser, nigga, you fronting like you're that group. But I can tell you're not because of the way you move and because of the way you act. You don't move like those people. Meaning, did y'all hear when Fani was on the stand, right? And she was saying shit like, I don't date the help. And basically that I don't date down bullshit and people are beneath me type elitist talk. You want to know something real middle class people and upper middle class people don't do? They don't do that shit. They don't walk around talking like they high sedity. They don't walk around talking like they multi-millionaires because they're not. The way Fani is moving, you would think that she's some millionaire attorney. This bitch is not a millionaire. This bitch doesn't have any money, bro. Let me be clear to you. That woman probably makes around $275K to $300K a year. If that much. And I mean if that much. I'm giving her more than she probably makes. Because I didn't fact check this before this is an impromptu. What up, C? This is an impromptu little live stream. Okay? Because I haven't been live in so goddamn long. I just said I need to do it. But anyway, this woman does not have any money. Like, these people who are attorneys The, it's an appearance that they have a lot of money. I'm gonna give y'all a quick example. When I was younger, I used to be a little league basketball coach. All right, I coached boys basketball, girls basketball, and football. When I was coaching girls basketball, some of the girls who would come on my team, it was in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Okay, some of these parents were affluent people. All right, some of these people, and I'm talking about in job title, meaning I've coached girls whose parents were doctors and lawyers and surgeons and all of that. They were on my basketball team. I met these humans, shook their hands, military captains and colonels. Their daughters were on my basketball team. I coached them. Okay, so I've been around these people, and I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of these doctors do not make what you think they make. They don't make the money you think they make. A lot of these, especially lawyers, especially attorneys, it is very few attorneys who are making $200,000 plus a year. It is not a large group of these individuals who are just making hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars a year. That is not true. So Fani Willis and Nathan Wade are a part of that sector. They're a part of that black elite sector. Okay? Thank you, C. They put on this image to make it appear that I went to college and I graduated and I'm an attorney, an esquire, or my nigga. I know niggas who are plumbers. I know niggas who are warehouse supervisors who make $130,000 a year. They make just as much as you do. These people do not have any money. And one of the telltale signs of a nigga never being around money, never really knowing anything about money, is as soon as they get that shit, the very first thing they do is start wilding out with that shit. And what happened? Fani Willis and Nathan Wade, in a five-month time period, these people took 9 vacations out the country. 9, bro. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. All the people that I told you that I know who make well into 6 figures or barely into 6 figures, every single one of these people work their effing asses off, bro. They are always at work. They are always working. They work very hard. When they take vacation, it is maybe once a year because they don't always have the time to take a vacation. It's way more than they had before. They never seen no money like that before. So I say that to say what? Fani is up here talking this high power shit. Yo, that shorty is not making no high power money. That's why when that money came into her hands, she tricked that shit up. Nathan Wade is not making no high power money. His associates aren't making high power money, bro. They're not doing it. They're not making this bread. That's why when that money came in, they tricked that shit up immediately. Yo, they didn't even think to cover their asses about how they were spending the money, bro. They didn't even think to cover their ass about how they were spending it. They was just like, yo, we got this money and I'm going to Aruba. I'm going to where, like, dog, like, that's basically what happened. And what's so sad about all of this shit is I know this little tiny platform, she'll never see or hear this shit. But Fani, I'm going to call you Fani, not Fanny like everybody else does in your family because that's your name. Fani. Listen, yo. There's an old term. It used to be used in the cartoons a lot and shit like that when they used to say, the jig is up. Yo, Fani, the jig is up. Like I remember this, yo, at one point, bro, I remember when I was a teenager, I am not going to give all the details, but I remember one point when I was a teenager, I did something, okay? And my parents asked me about that shit. My mother asked me about it. I was like kind of brushing her off. And then my father, of course, you can't really brush my father off. So he cornered me and was like, yo, blah, 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 blah. And so I was getting ready to continue with the horse shit. I was getting ready to continue with the deflection. I was getting ready to continue brushing him off, all of that shit. I stopped and said, he looked at me like, give me that look like, dog, I already know. So soon as he gave me that look, I never forget it, yo. I stopped, I paused for like 5 seconds, and I just told the truth. Fani, pause for a second. The jig is up. We all know that you and Nathan were fucking, and y'all was fucking longer than you said you were. You're lying. He was at your house at least since 2020, which puts that 3 years before the time you said. Knock that shit off. Leave it alone. You're caught, bro. Stop embarrassing yourself. It's really, like, at this point, I'm tired of seeing this shit. Like, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm just waiting for the video to come out when Fani comes out and admits it and apologizes to the people about her improprieties, about anything that may have the aesthetics of it all, that it may look bad. All of that. I'm waiting for all of that to come out, because this doubling down on bullshit is bullshit. Shame TV, man. I'm out of here. I miss y'all so much. And I promise y'all, not like I said before, I will be doing more videos and more live streams, because the people deserve more videos and more live streams. I'm out, y'all. Stay up, man. Enjoy yourself. And I love y'all to death. Triple C!